so here we are in the Lumu portal. So let's add SentinelOne here. And once we click, so here we'll enter a name for this demonstration. And then we're going to select some threat types that we want to respond to with this integration. So the idea is to select all of them. Now we can click on next. Here you're going to enter and copy paste your base URL. So that's going to be your SentinelOne console URL there. So we're going to go ahead and copy that, and then we're going to paste that here. Make sure though that you remove that / from after net. Okay. Then we'll get that API token that's also going to be found in your SentinelOne. And then we always suggest, as well as that, to put the expiration date of your API token. So, just depending on that expiration date, this is, for informational purposes only, and to be able to kind of stay on top of when that expires. So really the token is, from when that was created, you're going to want to put that expiration date or a little bit before that even, so that you're reminded and you're able to update that as needed, okay? So we'll click on next. Okay, so at this point, to activate your integration, by the way, when you're going through this process, you'll be advised if there's any errors. So far, we're good to go, and we're going to go ahead and activate our integration. So in order to do that, we select a scope or a particular group. That's how we're going to configure it in this example with SentinelOne. So we're going to select our account name. When you select your account, then your site name and your group name as well. So we have this Lumu test one for this particular demo, and that you're going to see it now in the SentinelOne console. It's just for the purpose of this demonstration, we have that one set up. So now that we have everything, we have our account name, we have our site name as well, everything, we are going to go ahead and click next. And now we can see that our integration has been successfully created. So we're looking here, this is kind of a confirmation screen. You can see all of the different things that we're protecting against, right? So malware, phishing, C2C, you're seeing everything that was configured there in the previous screens. You're also going to see, that group name, the scope, right? You're going to see the group name, the site, and most importantly, now that we're all set up here, we see the online with that green circle. So that's always going to be your point of reference to ensure that your integration was properly configured. So that's always a very good go-to, just making sure that everything is working properly and that everything within the integration is working correctly. So that's the idea. This is kind of your confirmation screen to make sure that everything's working properly. Now let's go into the SentinelOne environment. Now here we have this open, and we're going to access the Sentinels tab here. So from here, we get that Lumu test group. Remember, we saw that previously in the portal. So there we see the Lumu test, and there we have an endpoint that has the agent running on it. That SentinelOne agent is running on it. So now we have the IP address there that we're collecting, the agent version, and then the desktop itself, you can check details there about the status of it. It's online. This, this desktop is connected. Agent status, everything looks to be going well with the SentinelOne agent. Now we're going to test to see that the integration is working. So we're going to go here to the blacklist tab. Right now, what you're seeing is all of the hashes that are being populated here by SentinelOne and from other different sources. So you're seeing all of the hashes, everything in the blacklist that's currently there. Now, to look for everything that Lumu put in there, we're going to go to the user, click on that. All right, so I think we're good now. We have our hashes imported now, our IOCs uploaded from our Lumu integration. There we go. So now if we want to check those Lumu ones, again, you go to that user filter. That's how it's going to work here, just the blacklist source user. And that's how you're going to see the 3,400 or so IOCs that have been pushed by Lumu. So those are Lumu specific IOCs, and you can see them populated below as well.